Hello, here we are in Winchester Cathedral. Winchester is the main place that English Naturally students come because it's our base, it's where our office is. And this stunning building is a place, if you come to Winchester, you really shouldn't miss. We wanted to film today outside the cathedral, but unfortunately it's very windy and about to rain, very English. But it's nice to be inside in the dry in this beautiful spot at the back of the cathedral. And I'm with Susan, who's a guide to the cathedral. Our students like to visit and would like to know probably what are the things they really shouldn't miss about the cathedral when they come. There's so much to see, but what are the highlights in your view?
Well, can I start with why it's here at all? Winchester was the ancient capital of England, as it had been of Wessex for many years, even though London was there as a port and a commercial centre at the mouth of the Thames. This was where the early medieval kings of England considered to be their home.
Yes.
They weren't often here, but this was where home was.
Yeah.
When William the Conqueror arrived in 1066, the one date which most English people and a lot of English-speaking people never seem to forget, we had a perfectly good Saxon cathedral on the grass to the north of this cathedral, but that wasn't good enough for William the Conqueror. He wanted a much bigger, more impressive cathedral in the French manner, and he ordered this
typically
one.
French, very demanding.
French, and he asked a friend of his, Bishop Walklin, to help planning and then building this cathedral.
Yes,
and it remains the longest medieval cathedral.
Yes.
It's important to remember
That's
medieval.
the thing that strikes you, it's such a
It's
long
huge.
building. How long is it, in fact?
Afraid you might ask me that. I know that it's 556 feet long,
All right,
but
okay.
you must confess it didn't.
If I bring students here, I just tell them it's very, very long. So what are the highlights to see as you walk around this amazing building?
Well, I suppose the change in styles of building. It was originally a Norman building, completed as far as we know, though of course they didn't keep records as we might do, or if they did, they have been lost throughout the centuries. It was built in about 50 years and then changed during the succeeding centuries, and now you have examples of the main styles of English architecture throughout the centuries.
So it's like an encyclopedia.
Sort of encyclopedia of cathedral art.
Yes.
The Norman work is still mainly visible in the crypt, which is flooded this morning, as it is usually during the winter, and in the transepts, particularly the north transept.
Thank you so much for telling us a bit about the cathedral.
Not at all. Come and have a look for yourself, I think I would say.
Thanks.